hypothalamus. Okay. Now here juxtaglomerular apparatus, to a certain extent, the heart, okay, are also involved in this process. Osmoreceptors, what are they? Osmoreceptors, okay, osmoreceptors in the body are activated by the changes in the blood volume. Changes in the blood volume. Blood volume, if it is changed, or body fluid volume it is changed, or its concentration is changed, immediately osmoreceptors will be activated. An excessive loss of fluid, even an excessive loss of fluid from the body can activate these receptors which stimulate hypothalamus, to release a hormone called antidiuretic hormone. In other words, it is called vasopressin, which is released from the neurohypophysis of the pituitary gland. What are the functions of ADH or vasopressin? ADH facilitates water reabsorption in the distal convoluted tubule or in the lateral parts of the tubule. Now, thereby it prevents diuresis by increasing the water reabsorption. Okay? An increase in the body fluid can switch off the osmoreceptors, thereby it suppress the ADH hormone, to release the competitive feedback. Now ADH can also affect the kidney function by its constrictory effect, on blood vessels. This causes an increase in blood pressure. An increase in blood pressure, if you carefully see, an increase in blood pressure can increase the glomerular blood flow. So blood flow into the glomerular tubules also increases. If the blood flow increases into the glomerular tubules, thereby it causes increasing glomerular filtration rate, okay, more than the normal level. Juxtaglomerular apparatus or GGA plays a complex regulatory role. A fall in juxtaglomerular blood flow or blood pressure can activate these juxtaglomerular cells. Juxtaglomerular cells can activate these juxtaglomerular cells to release renin. Renin, which converts angiotensinogen into angiotensin 1. What is that? Angiotensin 1, finally 1 will be converted into 2, angiotensin 2. Now, how this juxtaglomerular apparatus is formed? Let us take the structure of Bowman's capsule. Okay, you can see here cells of efferent arteriole, cells of efferent arteriole, cells of efferent arteriole. Cells of efferent arteriole, modified cells in efferent arterioles, modified cells in macula densa. Cells that are modified in macula densa of the distal convoluted tubule forms a complex structure called juxtaglomerular apparatus. Okay, finally angiotensin 2, a being powerful vasoconstrictor, it is a constrictor, nothing but it helps to increase the pressure on the blood vessels. Thereby, if the pressure increases on the blood vessels, it increases the glomerular blood pressure, and thereby it helps to increase the glomerular filtration rate. Okay. Angiotensin 2 activates the adrenal cortex. Angiotensin 2 also activates or stimulates the adrenal gland cortex. If it is stimulated, the adrenal gland cortex releases a hormone called aldosterone. What is that called? Aldosterone. This aldosterone now causes reabsorption. What it causes? Reabsorption, okay, of sodium and water from the distal parts of the tube. Finally, this also leads to an increase in blood pressure and GFR, glomerular filtration rate. Glomerular filtration rate. Okay, this complex mechanism is called RAAS mechanism, renin angiotensin aldosterone system or mechanism. Now, an increase in blood flow to the atria of the heart, even heart valves also releases, okay, a factor called ANF factor, full form of ANF factor, atrial natriuretic factor, and thereby decrease the blood pressure. Why? Because ANF is a vasodilator. What it is? Vasodilator. It is decreases the pressure on the